The case of a missing mother from Sangamon County is getting a fresh look after her ex-husband pleaded guilty to murder. Alan Tea is serving time in the Georgia Department of Correction for killing his second ex-wife's divorce attorney. He admitted to murdering Doug Lewis and setting his office on fire. And now Sangamon County authorities are taking another look at the disappearance of his first wife, Patricia Danner, 34 years ago. Our Julia Rozier sat down with her family.
She was amazing. I know every daughter is going to say that about her mom.
Those are the words from Patricia Danner's daughter, Sarah. Although she only knew her mother for the first 7 years of her life, Sarah says her mother made a big impact on her.
Her life was about us. So she was that mom that was at home making cookies or planning the most amazing birthday parties or making our house this magical place for Christmas.
But in January of 1989, Sarah's worst nightmare came true.
I just remember coming home from school one day and she wasn't at home. And when we asked our dad where she was, he just told us that she had to go on a vacation.
Patricia Danner was only 34 years old when she went missing. To this day, her family still doesn't know what happened to the mother of 3 from Glenarm. Patricia is presumed dead by authorities.
I thought my mom lived in a city down the road. I really didn't know what happened. This whole time, we've still all had our questions and we've never really gotten the closure that we have wanted.
Norma Kinzel is Patricia's sister. The last time Kinzel saw her sister was on January 7th, 1989. But 2 weeks later, when Kinzel called for Patricia's birthday, she was told that she was gone.
So I called my dad and I said, something's really wrong. Something's happened. So we called the police.
Just 5 months after Patricia went missing, Sarah's father, Alan Tea, formerly Abed Abu Tea, remarried. In 2020, Sarah's stepmother filed for divorce. In December of 2022, Tea was arrested for killing her divorce attorney, Doug Lewis, and setting his Lawrenceville, Georgia office on fire. Sarah says Tea was arrested on scene after leaving with burns. Earlier this year, he pleaded guilty to murder, second-degree burglary, first-degree arson, and possession of a firearm during the crime.
As soon as I heard about the second murder, I knew this has to trigger something with Sangamon County.
The Sangamon County Sheriff's Department says Tea has always been a person of interest in Patricia's disappearance, and he still is today. In fact, Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies drove down to the Georgia prison to interview Tea. They talked with him for more than 4 hours, but he denied knowing anything about her disappearance. Patricia's family says although they have no proof, they believe Tea isn't telling the full story.
But my mom deserves justice, and so I'm not going to let that fear hold me back anymore. So I just want to get this information out there and hope that there's somebody who will also not let that fear get in the way.
Thank you, Julia. Now, next week, we're going to take a look at the investigation the Sheriff's Department is doing. Local officials say they will be using new technology to look for evidence at the home where the family lived in Glenarm.